All right. Hey everyone, Howie Mill Guy here, and welcome back to another chapter of Planet Crafter. That's right, this is chapter 3. I have yet to have had a title for this at the time of recording, so you'll see it on YouTube. Anyway, today's chapter is about perseverance, because with like every game out there, a lot of games anyway, to get better in the game, you got to persevere. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. There are tons of stories, tons of inspiration about perseverance all throughout everywhere, right? But today, do a little Hebrews. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful. Hebrews 10:23. And therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured on the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. That's Hebrews 12:1-3. So there are all sorts of examples of perseverance nearly everywhere you look. The more you persevere, the stronger you get, the more you advance in life, right? Same way with gaming, and that's what we're going to do today. Planet Crafter, honestly, you're working, you're terraforming, you're persevering, you're pushing on as the planet progresses, as it grows and terraforms. So Chapter 3 is about perseverance. So let's kick this thing going. And yeah, if you hear a little bit of background noise, laughter, that's my kids. So I apologize for that. My kids are home today, so they're going to have a good time. I do not mind it. So anyway, recap Chapter 2. Water, plants, water, plants. That's right, we have water and we have plants. So, as you can see, water, plants everywhere, you have coral. Things have grown quite a bit, but I have not played since Chapter 2. Literally, we're talking like 2 days since I released that video, maybe a day. So now, we're going to terraform a little bit more, and hopefully by the end of the day, you'll see that, hey, perseverance is awesome. You need it to carry on through life, and yeah, just keep building on foundations, right? So I need to see what we have unlocked real quick, see what I can build, because I have plenty of stuff. T4 heaters unlocked. Awesome. Let's amp up the heat that's coming to this planet. Let's really amp it up. 753.2 per second of heat. This one produces pressure at 49.7 per second. Takes a little bit of energy, but that's fine. We will definitely go with that. So for that, we need 3 super alloys, 2 iridium rod, and 1 explosive powders. Well, I have plenty of super alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34, 50. I'm going to try to do 5. Let's see if my backpack fits it all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need 5 explosive powders. Hopefully I have enough. Yep, I do. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go build some T4 heaters. Now, these are big enough. They're going to be sitting outside. That little building that I have for the heaters no longer matters, sadly. And I know of a spot from previous gameplay that I can actually move my heaters to that's kind of close. I want to keep them all together. So, we have a comet storm, but this is going to be osmium. Anytime the sky turns blue, it's osmium. So just remember that. The color that the sky will change to will correspond with what's coming. If it's really blue, then it's going to be osmium. I'm not going to go in too much deeper in detail on that because, again, I don't want to throw any spoilers out there. Machine optimizer because, yeah, so I'm going to have to create some explosive powders because I just used them all. So let me get all the stuff needed to build this, and I will be right back. And I'm back. So get back to the heaters. I have all the materials that I need to build the machine optimizer. I want to pop one of those in and pop in a heat multiplier fuse. So now you're talking big time gains on heat. We'll go check the numbers real quick. So that way you can kind of see, hey, this is the heat numbers are going to start climbing really, really fast. So let's go see what they're looking at, what they're looking like. And maybe let's see if they've caught up with the pressure number. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going up. That number's going up fast. So is the pressure. It's gone up quite a bit, too. Not as fast now because it's kind of settled in a pattern. But, yeah. We're also getting closer to trees, so those will start becoming more prevalent. Oxygen, I need to find a way to make that. But, yeah, that's off-center. Sorry for that. But oxygen, yeah, I need to make that number go up faster. So, as think I said about, or in the last video, we're going to go ahead and I'll show you the rockets. As soon as I figure out what is, okay, osmium storm. These, they don't fall as fast, and there aren't as many of these comets that fall. But, yeah. Yeah, they will fall. Anyway, let's see what we can do to increase the oxygen. So, we're going to try to launch a couple of these if I have enough mutagens and bacteria samples. So, because I really want that oxygen multiplier to climb. So, bacteria sample, mutagen, tree bark, superalloy, rocket. I'm probably not going to remember all that, but if I do, then awesome. So let's go in here. Let's see how many rocket engines we've got. I've got more than enough. I want to launch 2 of them. Super alloys, I know I've got more than enough of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mutagen, we've got 2 of those and 1 bacteria sample. And a tree bark, which I know where I can get another tree bark. I will show you that here in just a second. But first, I also need to get that bacteria sample. So, 3 algae, 3 water bottles. 1, 2, 3. I want 1 extra for me. And yes, I will gather more water bottles as well. But I know I've got some algae around here. So yeah, let me gather the ingredients and I'll be right back as soon as we get up to launching this rocket. All right, we're back on the platform. So let's launch a rocket, shall we? So of course, we have a different varied selection of rockets. Each one of them does something different. We're going to launch a seed spreader rocket. You just click on it like that, which I can't right now because space is occupied. The rockets are going to look different. So that's a neat design there. But if you want to launch it, press the red button. And it will launch. Now, of course, I've got enough for 2 of these rockets. So as soon as this one gets launched, of course, each rocket will have an effect on the environment. As you can see, it's a visible effect. Little green, like, droplets or seedlings everywhere that are kind of just floating around. It's a pretty cool little effect. But let's launch another one. Boom. All right. Now that oxygen number is skyrocketing. But what about pressure? What about that pressure number? Let's get to that one too. Because I want it to climb as well. Rockets are kind of a hidden cheat code in the game. They're awesome to use. So let's go here. I said pressure. So let's gather some silicon, super alloy, and a rocket engine. Two super alloys, three rocket, or two super alloy, three silicon, and a rocket engine. Except I want to launch two of them. Why? Because I just want to be extra. So let's gather three more silicon. Yeah, my way of gathering now. I want numbers to skyrocket. So I'm going to use that little internal cheat code. Now, do not do like I've done before and just as soon as this thing gets barely off the ground, do another one. Don't do that. It looks bad. It doesn't do very well. Instead, wait a couple of seconds and do it again. Now, these, I want to get inside because there is a comet storm that will be coming in. One of the comet storms, I don't know which of the two, I get them backwards sometimes, but one will produce uranium, the other one will send out iridium. Okay, this is the pressure rocket. So, okay, the pressure rocket shoots out iridium. It's a heat rocket that will send out uranium. Yep, and the pressure is climbing up now. So, you can see the multiplier is at now like 306,000 per second. So, I've got the numbers close to where I want them to be. I'd like to do another heat one. So, for that one, I already know what it is. I'm going to launch like my last rocket here. I know that it's 3 cobalt and 2 super alloy. Now, Howie, why are you not gathering that iridium? There are plenty of places on Prime you can find it, and it does stick around. The heat is now at 406,000, so all of them are kind of close. I'll take that for now. Let's drop off some stuff in the lockers and get to going on to our next destination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly around. I'm going to take an oxygen capsule out of here. And a extra food. Yeah, I'm just going to load up the way traditional loadout. And we're going to just go look around a little bit. Ooh, that one got kind of close. The uranium is falling, which is pretty cool. So, now this is kind of new as well. All these little vines here, they really kind of decorated it up a little bit more. I like it. Like, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know what they all connect to, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Whether that was an update or not, I don't know, but still, nevertheless, pretty cool. So yeah, we're going through here, through this cave system, because there is different spaces you can get to through the cave complex. Because there are all sorts of caves everywhere on Prime. Just have to search out and find them. And I'm gonna try not to give out too many spoilers. Like, that's not what I want to do. But yeah, like, we're just kind of just gonna play the game and have a little fun with it today. So, and by the way, while I'm flying here, if you haven't yet, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Yeah, it'll really help out. Now, of course, this land right here, you can't get to it from the original landing spot, but you can get to it through here. There's a waterfall here. I'm not going to throw out too many spoilers of what's around here, but there is some good stuff. So it's kind of one of those deals that explore it. Play the game, explore it. I'm going to leave some things to mystery, if you will. Of course, this area is still kind of dusty, but there is a lot of good together here as well. There was a comet that fell here. If you come in early or earlier, like I am, you'll see there's a lot of super alloy, which I've been using a lot of here lately. So that super alloy is immensely helpful right now. You can swim under and get it. Little bits of comet that, yeah, you can touch. It's not going to hurt you. Iridium all around. But I'm on the hunt for some super alloys. So, that's just what I'm looking for. And as always, I always encourage people, hey, if you have this game, if you get it, play it how you want to. I'm just here to share tips and tricks and, just as kind of a guide to let people have fun in it. So, now iridium rods I will gather. Getting back to the game. Let's see here. I like to look around to see if there's things that I've missed, because I'm sure there are. And if y'all see something that I've missed, hey, point it out in the comments. Comment section is always open. I just, don't judge. Don't be really harsh. I mean, we're a friendly channel here. And honestly, I'm just here to spread a message of hope and peace to people. Give people a reason to smile today. Because, well, we all kind of need a little inspiration, if you will. So that's what I'm here to do. Ooh, another iridium rod. Awesome. Yeah, you'll find them. These iridium rods. Hey, I don't have to go to the advanced crafting station. I can just take them. So now this is a big one. That air filter. Oh, yep. I need to get back anyway. Oxygen's running a little low. The O2 level is, so time to get back. So I'm going to get back to the base, and I'll be back as soon as we get in, because yeah, I'm going to build an air filter once we get back. So I will be right back. And I'm back. Good thing I made it back before my oxygen ran too low. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to die again. So let's build an air filter, which, if I'm right, is in the advanced craft station. What this will do is reduce the oxygen consumption depending on the level of terraformation. And for once, we get to use one of our gas cartridges, which will be helpful here, like I've said before. I'm going to take them all. Why not? Alright, so let's see what else we need. I know we need fabric. I know we need osmium, super alloy, and 2 bioplastic nuggets. I should have at least a few bioplastics. Yep. And there's a big storm coming in, and I can hear it in-game. So I think I can anyway. Nope. The color is not showing super alloy, so good thing. Oh, I forgot an osmium. Duh. Let's build a locker for gases as well while we're here. So that's including the little oxygen capsules that you gather, that you make. There's the air filter. Let's put it on. Now, if you look on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, where you see the O2, it will tell you the rate that you're using oxygen at when you're outside. Right now, I'm at -0.8 per second, 0.8 per second. So now let's go back. And I'm back. So let's continue on. I just had an idea. I'm going to show you guys around a little bit to this other area, which, as you advance in the game, you'll see, oh, we have trees coming along too. I'm having that ooh squirrel moment. Pardon me for that. But so there is a shipwreck over there, and it's a good one. It's one that you don't want to miss out on. If you could see it kind of in the distance a little bit, it's a good shipwreck. You don't want to miss out on it. I'm not going to give away any spoilers what's inside it, but it's a good one. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. So we're just going to explore. Of course, we saw this lava land, this area last time we were here. But this is kind of a before and after, because as we go along, you're going to see some changes that happen here. So this is kind of the before. You know, right as it starts to change, And the after you'll see in a future video if you're subscribed. And if you keep up to date with what's going on with Howie Mill God Gaming. Still kind of a desert though. So the different geographies of the planet do change as stuff happens. Now, Howie, how does this game relate to Christian and godly values? Well, easily. Something created everything. That something was God. That being was God. So, that autocrafter is going to be excellent, but something created everything. Nothing, you know, things didn't just come out of nothing. That's the way I believe. You know, there is a God. Israel, he does exist. Uh, Planecrafter, this planet was here long before I decided to come along and craft it and terraform it. So, that's how this game kind of relates. God created plants, he created animals, he created everything. And, you know, plants, animals, and everything, it appeared as it was set in creation. So, there's that. Tree spreader, which I don't have tree seed yet. Okay, it's pretty cool how this goes around to that wreck or that little area that we saw last time. It's pretty cool how they got it to connect. I like that. Let's see what these treasure chests have in them. Because why not? Let's gather some stuffs. I'm going to try not to give too much away. Like I said, I don't like throwing spoilers out there. I don't like ruining the game for people. That's not what I'm here to do. Uh-oh. Oxygen low. Let's refill that. Oh, hey guys, a little message too. Make sure you're inspecting, like you're trying to get close to these vines as well, because you might find something like a climb message that some will have it, some won't. But yeah, like keep checking on these, just fly around and explore, but always keep a lookout because some of the vines you can actually climb. Some you can't, of course, but some you can. So always keep a lookout for that because there may be a way to get to the top. So I say maybe because I'm not sure, but yeah, like there could be a way to reach the very top of this area, and I just don't know. So always kind of keep a lookout. I'm just gathering and taking stuff that I need. So yeah, this area is developing beautifully. So starting to look really good. Of course, I've got a full full backpack, so I'm gonna get back to base, and I will see you there. All right, welcome back, everyone. So I'm gonna stop this video right here for today. Uh, we're a little catch up, if you will. Numbers still climbing. Next stage is insects, which I'll bring you in for. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this video for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. And like I said before, if you haven't yet, if you like what you see, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and little message to end on. Keep persevering, keep striving, keep going. Don't stop. The world is not better without you in it. It is better with you in it. So don't give in. Just keep going. All right. Life is about perseverance. It's about finding joy, even in the smallest of moments. So find that joy, find that purpose, find that calling. And until next time, this is Howie Mill Guy signing out. Y'all have a safe one. Y'all have a great one. And God bless.